Y'all ready to sing?
No.
Y'all, well,
As long as you're not singing.
well, okay, because I am
Don't sing. Don't sing.
getting to know you, getting to know all about you,
She's embarrassed.
getting to like you, getting to hope you like me.
I'd pray for forgiveness.
Haven't you noticed? Suddenly we're all bright and breezy. That's what I call it, because of all the wonderful and new things we're learning about you here today. Oh yeah, oh yeah, in the house.
You know what? What happened to the bass line in the
Look,
song?
but don't touch.
What happened to the bass, the bottom? Where's the beat? I mean, dude.
Oya, here is Oya.
He says wrong.
Oh, Oya's in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, our special guest in the house, singer, songwriter, speaker, actress. Everybody, Oya Thomas.
Hey! Woo! Yes.
Now, before we, let me do, you know how I like to give them the proper intro. Wait, I need my sounds. Hold on.
You all over the place.
We got to give some sounds.
Yeah,
some
you
sounds.
all over the place. That's what happens when he stumbles.
Harmony,
Presence.
energy, and the divine beauty of the world are all channeled through the artistry of soulful Los Angeles-based singer-songwriter, actress, and musical mentor, Oya Thomas. In her recordings and engaging performances, she uses her voice as an instrument to weave textured stories and melodies that vibrate with the transformative power of music. In one-on-one coaching sessions, she shares the deep knowledge of human spirituality and the arts that she has gained from years of immersion and study to energize and inspire her clients to dive headfirst into their power as human beings alive in the world. She takes a playful yet wise approach to her craft, and her heartfelt original songs and her thoughtful interpretations of timeless favorites play homage to the authentic storytellers and creators that most powerfully influenced her, including Whitney Houston, Ella Fitzgerald, Prince, Bonnie Raitt, and Stevie Wonder. Oya fully immersed herself in music when at 3 years old, her father began to encourage her natural propensity for expressing herself through poems and stories that she would immediately turn into songs. As she continued to fine-tune her instrument through church choir and solo performances, her desire to teach people about the instinctive spirituality and strength within them led her to pursue and complete advanced degrees in spiritual psychology. Her unrelenting drive to explore the many dimensions of both psychology and music has helped her create her own space in the industry and makes her a compelling, unique artist. Her debut album will release, well, it has released. Everybody. Oh yeah. Man, you're something else. She is, you know, and I wanted you guys now, as part of the tease, because I like them to warm into that a little bit. They need to, you know, it's one thing to talk to somebody, but first, listen to her, feel her, and then we're going to talk to her. Let's take a look.
I just want to dedicate this song to love. All the loving energy around me, around us all. To all those who love me, and to all those I love. From the very first time I met you, you took my breath away. And then you looked into my eyes, you didn't have what to say. I never knew how long or if we ever been apart, because it seems so natural that you had my heart. Oh, it's kind of funny, crazy, strange, oh, it may seem. Oh, it seems like I've been here before, or have you been in my dreams? Is this a manifestation? No, it has to, because it's too good. could not have planned it better myself, so I think it could be all love. Oh love, love, oh love. I thank you, I thank you, I thank you. Oh love, oh love, love, oh love. I thank you, I thank you, I thank you. Always there for me through good and bad, through thick and thin. I can't begin to wrap my mind around it. No one else to the pain. You've been my heart, my love, my friend, true to the end. Oh, I have to express love is so good that I cannot hold it in. You can't ever leave me, no how, no where can it be? You can die, go to limbo and heaven and back and you still be with me.
Chat world.
I can't stop from crying and smiling at the same time. Because the love I feel is like the power of sunshine. So I gotta shout to the heavens above for this thing called love. Oh love, oh love, love, oh love. I thank you, I thank you, I thank you. Oh love, oh love, love, oh love. I thank you, I thank you, I thank you. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh love, oh love, love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh love, love, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, like she in shape, huh?
Love, I'm so filled with gratitude that I so
This is great.
for all the blessings you've bestowed on me.
That's right, they're saying how beautiful she is. They're loving that video in the chat room. Man, strolling. Wonderful video.
For allowing my dreams to come
See her on the bus stop with the picture.
I just wanna thank you.
She walking pretty good in those heels, too. Watching those Tina Turner videos and stuff.
My friends and family, I just gotta thank you for everything you've done for me.
That's right, you guys. Today in the house, Oya Thomas. And this is just the beginning. So much more than eye candy. I know y'all. I know you, I know. Y'all, doggies in the chat room. Freaks. Everybody, loving it. Loving it. Look at her. Look at those shoes. Yeah. Everybody, Oya Thomas. Man. Oh, look. First rate. First rate. Everybody meet our guest. Welcome.
That was tight.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Man. But before you do anything, you have to make sure you come back around to the chat room because I'm not going to say all the stuff you guys are saying.
Well,
This is a gentleman's
it
studio.
is, and you know the doggies are out, and we can't blame you because it is that kind of experience. And believe me, it's way better here. I know, just rubbing it in. Hey, you guys, take a look at the website Spirit of Oya because our guest, everything about her is done first rate. I'm sitting here with her CD. So well laid out is her package. Go take a look. And that we started out by showing you Oya Love, one of her official music videos that we started out. So again, I guess. Well, so Oya, tell us How did all this come? First of all, who are you? Because you are okay. Because you know, and I don't say that to be just crazy, you guys. It's because when you are as multi-talented as the people that run through here, right. I have to let you kind of self-define, because they usually have multiple projects in various stages of development. So Oya, how do you self-define? How would you define and tell our audience who are you?
I am an artist, and I express myself through music and arts. You know, it's just like right there on the website where it says energizing through music and art. That's what I do. So I choose the music and the projects that I do to express what's inside of me.
Now, where did you grow up?
Here in Los Angeles, yeah.
Well, tell us about your early years. So how did you get, I know I went online, you guys, and you know how I do it. The regulars know. I like to look a little bit because I don't want to walk in stupid with the guests. But I don't like to look all too deep because I like to experience with them. But Oya, you know, interesting videos in her story. But tell us about your early years and what kind of got you going in music.
Well, my family, that they are what got me going. Okay. You know, I started singing at 3 years old. And as I mentioned to you before we went on air, this album is dedicated to my father, who passed away in 2005, who was really my main instrument of music, light, love, you know, all of the wonderful things that your first love of a man and what you know. And as a teacher of music, not directly, you know, trying to actually teach me notes, but just standing there emitting, you know, this amazing energy when he would sing. And I learned just watching him, and that experience that people had when they listened to him. And I soaked all that up. And when you're around a home where you have constant singing and it's just natural and normal, my brother playing instruments, guitar and keys, and going to the boys' choir, bringing musical theater and classical, but then listening to my mother listening to Mahalia Jackson and Frank Sinatra, then father listening to Sam Cooke and Stevie Wonder, then going to school and listening to rock and rap and hip hop. And so just this whole big smorgasbord of music. And then, you know, going to school and naturally going into theater, which then came to acting. So, you know, just this album really shows the fusion of music that I grew up with. And, you know, I'm pretty proud of it.
What schools? And here in L.A.?
I went to Loyola Marymount University.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so
okay.
Right here. And then...
How about high school?
St. Bernard's.
Ah, that's going to be another story.
And then USM for spiritual psychology for my master's.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's been an interesting journey. And then now, you know, I feel good about everything that I expressed in this album, and actually moving forward to working on the next project now while we're continuing with the life of this one, moving on to the next, you know. So I'm excited about everything that's happening.
Well, let's take a look. We're gonna let you take us on a guided tour to show us again some of the stuff that you want. But there were some things that stood out to me. Everybody, you know, like I said, I don't like to watch a lot, but I at least allowed myself to watch some. Take a look at this.
Pretty much singing all my life. I grew up in a household where that's all you heard. And my father, you know, he taught me how to put that oomph into singing. For example, Amazing Grace. Okay, that sounds pretty, right?
I love this example.
He's like, girl, you better put some gravy in that. So, you know, you had to put some oomph into it and say, Amazing Grace.
I see.
Like that, and he was happy.
One more time, my sister, oh yeah!
Before I do any show, I must first give praise to the Most High. Okay. Everyone that love God, let me see some signal in the house. Everyone knows Jah lives within my soul. Franklin, Patti LaBelle, Bob Marley, Prince, Shirley Murdoch. Shirley Murdoch. Shirley Murdoch. That's all I can say. It's morning.
Oh yeah, classic.
And now it's time for us to say goodbye. Goodbye, baby. You're leaving me. I know you've got to hurry home to meet your wife. Let's nip it.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Tell us about this CD, The Spirit of Oya. How was that? How did that come about?
Well, as I was saying it, about how I grew up and all the different types of music, that I grew up listening to, that is what the Spirit of Oya is. It's really me. So you got funk on there, you got jazz on there, you got R&B soul, neo soul vibe, you got gospel. I'm an R&B soul artist with my roots in gospel coming up in the church, and everything else that was around me, we have Sam Cooke on there, I did that to dedicate to my father. Change is Gonna Come.
Classic.
Yep. The new single that's out now that's doing so super duper well that I'm so excited about, Peace in the Valley.
Is that the one that is being featured on what radio station now?
KGLH here in
There we
Los
go.
Angeles.
Bam.
I'm doing their gospel brunch. Anyone that wants to come out to Redondo Beach at Chart House, I'll be at their gospel brunch next Sunday. I was there on KGLH yesterday, and we were promoting the album as well as the gospel brunch, and people are excited about hearing me sing Peace in the Valley, which is such an honor to me. It's such a beautiful song, that was originally written for Mahalia Jackson, and it got really popular over in the country stream.
Right.
And I'm like feeling pretty good about bringing it back home and the real sense of that gospel and that feel. And my mother is the one that actually told me that I should do this song.
Wow.
Whoa.
Always listen to mom.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's a funny thing because it's like that's the hit on the album, everybody. And I'm like, Mom, I'm going to be coming back to you for this next album. What song should I do? I mean, it's so hilarious. It's like, and this is the song that was, I want to say, the most graceful and effortless piece to do on the whole album. It was a one-take record. Kenneth Crouch came in. I love to tell everybody he wasn't even supposed to be on that record, but he was supposed to be on the record, if you know what I mean.
Yes,
it was
I do.
divine.
Yes.
And he came in because Brandon Coleman had to go to another session or a performance at that time. And Kenneth Crouch came in, and it was exactly what needed to happen. We discussed the approach that I wanted to take on the record, which was to keep it old school, white Mississippi church, real, that Mahalia Jackson, real soul, gospel. But yet I wanted to allow my voice to shine and have this kind of contemporary jazzy kind of feel to it that was just smooth, and you could really just allow it to come in and feel that piece. And I think we did an excellent job, and we got in there together and we listened back to it. We're like, we don't have to go back in there and change anything or do anything. I mean, not vocally, not the instruments.
Wow.
Ryan, Iyaji, Kenneth, everything was just divine. It was like when we came back the next week, the week after that, we still don't have to change anything. It was we just left it alone. We left it alone because apparently we were in that energetic space, and I'm just so thrilled. I'm so thrilled about that record.
What's interesting, chat room is already jumping. You guys are jumping ahead of me. Mac's already asking about Peace in the Valley. How do you even know, Mac, that there's a track on there?
What is he talking about?
He's asking about the track Peace in the Valley. And where did that come from? Because he knew of another song by that name. He was wondering if it was, is that a
Yeah,
remake?
it's a remake. Like I said, Mahalia Jackson was it was originally written for her, but so many people have
Mac.
covered that. Elvis Presley did it. I mean, that's where it really got popular.
Oh, they're over there listening to stuff already. In other words, the chat room folks.
They've already played.
So they, they multitask.
All right,
So
I'm
they
with
over
them.
there now
Okay.
playing.
Check it out. Check it all out, chat room family. Go ahead. Yes.
All right, so we can play something from this if you would like. Remember, okay, now you guys know how it is with our guests. They don't know what they walked into, and you guys know what they walked into. So I told Oya, I said, Oya, now once we get in here, we're going to follow you because she has a bunch of stuff to talk about. We got to segment it a little bit because I want to hear her music, but we got to talk about her work as a motivator and all these other things. We got to hit that. So, so we can start with the music, you guys, but keep in mind, there's so many sides to this lady.
Well, it's all interconnected. And so you'll get that as we continue to speak and, you know, from the song Love that we could talk a little bit more about. And we can go into the music video Peace in the Valley since we're talking about that.
Okay.
And just feel that energy for a little bit and bring some peace to people.
Okay, so so we're going to go to Peace. Is that on here?
You can go directly to my YouTube /Spirit of Oya.
Okay.
And it'll pop right on up because that's the featured video at this time.
I want you guys to understand that Mario is taking instructions from a woman.
I do. I take it. I know how to take. That's why
he usually
I shock
doesn't want to follow instructions.
No, I take instructions well because I'm gonna throw that right back. I'm gonna say, so remember this. Remember how well I followed instructions. Okay, file that away. Here's Oya.
I'm tired and weary, but I must toil on till the Lord comes to call me away, where the morning is bright and the land is the light, and the night is as fair as the day. Oh, there will be peace in the valley for me someday. There'll be peace in the valley for me. Oh Lord, I pray no more sorrow, no sadness, no trouble will it be. And there's peace in the valley for me. No headaches or heartaches or misunderstandings, no confusion or troubles won't be. No crowds to define, just a big endless smile. There will be peace, peace in a valley for me.
for me.
Wow. Wow.
Great.
Wow.
Excellent.
I can only echo the words that's being spoken throughout the chat room. Phil Cuthbert out of Pittsburgh just says, "Oh my God." Max says, "I can't stop crying."
Hey, Phil. Hey, Max.
Here are the comments. Your videos are stunning.
Oh.
You got me crying. That was my grandmother's favorite. Wow, 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 wow.
Oh.
Wow. It is. I must admit. Remember, I told you guys I only looked so far, so I looked so I could get a vibe for Oya, but then I left things for me to experience. That was one of the reasons why. That was an experience for me. I too was wild, and the cinematography. It's so interesting because the audio is so pristine.
Mm-hmm.
You're I'm syncing up perfectly. I don't know how you did that, obviously because you're walking around. And it's so lined up. And then you look so gorgeous. The cinematography, tell us about this video.
Well, I believe if you're going to do something, you got to do it right.
Okay.
And that's just it. So, not trying to be whatever, but I'm just saying that, because it took me like 3 years to do this CD. So I'm just putting this out there to be real to other artists. So in other words, I'm not trying to be, smart or whatever to say, you got to do it right, but I believe that. So no matter, my point is how much time it takes, that's what you need to do to make sure you put your best foot forward. I just did a blog recently about that. So, I really, this is something that I'm very serious about. If you put something out and you don't feel good about it, it's going to be out there forever. When people start judging you and critiquing it, you're going to have these problems and feel insecure about your work, when if you would have put your best foot forward, even if someone judges it and they don't like it, you still feel good about it, and it doesn't matter. So just putting that out there, for artists, just do what you love and put your best foot forward. So if anyone says anything, it just doesn't even matter. You're happy, and that's all that counts.
Well, leading by example, certainly with a presentation like that all of us can look to that and go, wow, we can aspire to that, and for you, just sitting here with you, then seeing that, wow, you did a great job of making sure you captured yourself. Who was the camera work?
Yes, so Francis Deloach and myself, we've been working together for a very long time, and it's a special story because we've been knowing each other for a decade, and she used to just do editing for me because I've come from a production background.
Francis, we love your work,
yes,
Francis.
Hi, Francis. Love you, mama.
You get clapped, Francis.
Yes. So when I decided to really move forward and do these videos, she was my first person I wanted to work with. There was no one else.
Wow.
And when we first did the first music video, because she helped and produced that music video with me, and Gustavo was working as cinematographer, who's worked for Pink and Taylor Swift, and Daniel Perlman, that's worked for Jay-Z and Kanye West. And I was like, whoa, okay, so how am I gonna follow up with the vision that I had and what I wanted to produce and direct? But I just had to come, sit down and get calm about it and really visualize what I wanted. I knew, and I have produced and directed before for many years. And Francis and I sat down and went over everything, and I think that we did a pretty good job.
In terms of coming up with a theme that goes with a music track, girl, you nailed that one, because it had the essence too of calm with you walking.
Yeah.
The horse. That worked. That had the essence of calm and peace.
Yes, and shout out to my brother Reggie Dorsey for bringing his horse to the music video.
Who cleaned up after that?
But I'm very happy with it. I had that vision of the literal kind of valley, the peace, and just really connecting with the universe, with God, with spirit, and finding that place of serenity. And
the fashions.
Yes.
So appropriate, so fitting.
Yes.
And yet still sort of just brings out kind of a natural side of your beauty there.
Yes, I got to give a shout to Mike. That's my man who styles me.
Wholesome
so beauty. He gets me and what it is that I want to put out there, which is being a woman, having sex appeal, but still being classy.
Yeah, girl, you nailed that.
So he
good church
gets it.
woman.
He gets it.
You know what? You putting extra on it.
Hey, well, that's what it is. Well, sometimes we men need to be reminded
Yeah, it's true.
that these things exist. And then when you get a woman like this, that's yours. Okay? So that's part of the whole thing.
Yeah.
You have commitment and you have a certain kind of integrity. So for a lot of us men, we have to rise to these occasions. So that's nice to see. Yeah, I know y'all agree. Chat room just writing amen. Yes, I know you.
Yeah.
For this one, you get right. I get right for you.
That's wrong. I'll say.
Okay, come on. Let me tell you guys. Okay, now. And Oya, we can come back again because I got the CD in too. So we can play stuff too. And so remember, we can bounce around. But I want to ask you about this side of you, which is the mentor.
Oh, you want to get to that? Okay.
Because that's deep again. Tell us about that whole side of you.
It's actually pretty simple. Going back to my childhood, around 8 years old, I made this big declaration that I just wanted to help people. And I knew that I always wanted to sing, and I loved singing because it made people happy. But I wanted to go deeper. I got a fascination around that age watching, I think it was like Dr. Viscott, people that would be like a Frasier on TV. And they would talk to people and help them with their problems. And I was just fascinated by that. So I decided I wanted to go to school for psychology. Now, I didn't know exactly what that meant or how this was going to unfold in my future years, because being in an office day in and day out at this point in time of my life is not, for me. Being out in the world and singing and connecting with people and helping people to heal, from the stage and communicating with them. As you know, I've done one-on-one with my own practice. I don't really do that as much now because I'm so busy with my artistry, but I learned how to integrate all of the information, the skills, the strategies, the education, and my experience, and put that into my writing, into my singing, and, being on stage and exploring this world with people and helping them get rid of their blocks so they can manifest their dreams. So, I did go to school so I could learn all of that. But right now, being in the office one-on-one isn't, what I decided to do to further that education in that sense with the MFT. But, I did open my practice as a life coach, and I do work with select few clients that are usually artists, but they're just people that want to have a successful life, and at the root of it, they want peace and joy. That's really what the bottom line is to everyone. You want peace and joy, and a lot of that has to do with your life purpose and what you want to do with your life. So I help people do that.
And that's a big deal, because where are we today without that kind of happiness? So many of us. And you still serve as an example, because multitasking, juggling life, juggling your job with your personal life, that is an issue for a whole bunch of us. And if you're successful, it's more of an issue, because your man or your woman ultimately don't really care, nor do your kids care how important.
But see, that's all the learning experience. That's all the learning experience to be able to balance all of that stuff out. Because
That's right.
I've even had to figure that out over the years. Because you can get so caught up in one thing and putting so much energy in one thing that you can forget so much about other things.
It's
Whether
an
it be your
ongoing
family,
task.
the person that you love in your own home, your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. So these are things, your children, you have to. And I don't even really so much like to use the word balance, because it feels so like,
Yeah.
but more, I like the word harmony. You
seem to be happy, at least in your life, in what you're juggling right now. As an example, that's one of the things that come off. You come off as being someone extremely busy, but you come off happy.
Well, guess why? You want to know why? Because I'm doing what I love. So it's like, even like the kind of stresses and the overwhelm that I have, because now I've been able to give tasks to other people, because I was just doing everything until I got to the point that I'm at now, where I can, get the personal assistant, have the publicist, have the manager, all of that stuff. But even when I was doing all of that, and I'm still doing a lot now, the point is that I'm doing what I love doing. So my overwhelm and my stresses aren't the same as somebody going into a job that they hate. you know, and or
Totally.
whatever situation that they might be in, and
Sure.
they're under the gun and deadlines, and they hate it. My deadlines are things that I'm excited. Okay, like my next video, like Francis and I are working on another video for another record, you know, another single, and it's like, okay, I got to get this done and that done and that done and that done. But again, ultimately, it's my joy, it's my project, it's my baby, so I'm happy.
And it shows everywhere. Everybody take a look. You know, one thing about Oya, everything has a certain, like she says, it's well put together, a certain look, a certain touch, very feminine, very sexy. But take a look at this picture here, because I think this kind of says a lot of it. You're so eclectic, exotic here. I mean, just such a just comes off like a worldly woman. Tell me about just this picture here, because this picture just speaks, kind of.
It does, kind of, doesn't it? With the kind of sun glow
I'ma blow it up,
and
blow it up. It does.
Sun goddess.
Yeah, look at y'all. Look at this.
You
Yeah,
know,
it's
I have this in all of my kind of imagery and stuff. I'm fascinated with the whole warrior princess kind of thing.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it works.
Well, I kind of feel that way, you know. I feel like I'm out there in the world like that, you know, in a beautiful, graceful,
Non-bitter.
yeah, but with serious strength and power,
Right.
you know.
Well, it shows. I had to show everybody because this picture moved me. The outfit, it
And
just
it's all
kind of
flowy.
speaks. Yeah.
Let the wind flow.
Right. Who had me go? Who is this woman? Who is this woman? And everybody, take a look. I'm gonna back out of this. Take a look too. Again, we're gonna go to the website because again, so much of this is fitting her whole vibe. Take a look. How much of the website had to do with you and your design efforts? You know, as I keep asking, like I said, so much more than I can. Hey, she didn't pay me, and we didn't brief each other, so this is all. I'm truly just am curious.
Listen, Spirit of Oya is my company, my label. That's me.
So this is your record label too?
Yes.
Yay, everybody!
Yes.
Yay! Hear that, y'all?
So, and trust me, it's been a lot of learning and work in that. And this website, I knew it was a big deal because this is an extension of myself. When I'm not around, people go to the website to learn about me. So whether they're hiring me for a private event, a corporate event, or for a big concert, if they want to learn more about Oya, this website has to speak for me. So I spent a lot of time to really think about what it is that I wanted to say, the images, and I think it does a pretty good job of letting you know about, you know, what I do and, you know, who I am, to get a feel of, you know, who it is that you're bringing into your world, your private event, your concert, you know. So
Well, we talked about the music. We talked about your acting as a motivator. I wanted them too to get a look at this gallery, because the gallery.
oh, look at you. You're just all in there. This is a different kind of interview. I tell you, you just.
It's about to be I would be the best interview in your life. I tell people, I aspire to be your best interview.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, they go, really?
Uh-oh.
I said, yes, I do. I aspire.
Now, while you're doing that,
I said aspire.
do people consider you to be, what they say, A-type? You know what I mean? It's a compliment now. It's a compliment. You know where I'm going with this.
Where are you going?
Because she's been here with this before.
That's right.
You can tell by the smile. She's been here with you. I'm looking at
No. I want to.
No, attention
He's
to
so cute.
detail. Focus. Maximize.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Look at you.
you tickling me.
Here's the thing. Just like the lady Marisa that did my website, she's very detailed. Francis, who I work with, is very detailed. My stylist, everybody that I hire, they're like that. So we never really have any kind of anal,
That's right.
retentive kind of like
They all
kind of
getting
conversations.
stuff done.
Everybody that I hire, they're detailed and they're experts in what they do.
Right.
So again, going back to what I was saying earlier, like I'm hiring new people on my glam squad, for example, for certain things that I'm doing, like on the road, with designers and stuff like that, for red carpets and stuff. Everybody, I just take my time. So I move really fast, but I don't move really fast. Does that make sense?
Yes. It does.
So in other
Deliberate.
words, I like right now I have been looking at different people for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks
Right.
for the new people that I'm adding to my company versus just quickly like, okay, I'm going to work with this person. So I know their spirit, because that's most important to me, their energy, how they are. I always want to work with people where we're having a good time, but we're also about our business. So we can laugh and joke, but we're still on time. So I don't really have that experience. Everything is pretty graceful with everyone because I take the time to select people that work with my energy, that we have this kind of mutual kind of giving, receiving, happy flow, and excited about me, and I'm excited about them. So I don't really, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got
have
you.
that kind of like, oh, she's so
Because
no.
the people around you guys are on the same page.
We're on the same page.
Yeah, that's
and sometimes like, they're like, oh, we have to do this. I'm like, all right, great. I wasn't even thinking about that. Derek, my director for Love, for example. I thought I had everything everything I wanted for this video. But I allowed him to be the director. Derek Pete had these other ideas he brought to me, and I'm like, all right. That's why you hire somebody that's an expert in what they're doing, and look at that video. So
I
shout
agree
out to him.
with that philosophy totally. In fact, we think that we emulate that here at Pack Stereo. We said that before, when you're doing an enterprise, you got to get the right people on the bus, and more importantly, you got to get the right people off the bus.
Oh, well.
And you don't have to worry about where the bus is going, because
so true.
when you get the right people on the bus, they will begin to steer the bus inherently. So you don't have to worry about where people worry too much sometimes about charting the direction, because some stuff you can't know. But when you get the right people on the bus, they will throw out things,
Yeah.
and then you will have new ways to go, and you will find. I totally agree with you, and that's the philosophy that we embrace here, and that with the people that we run across. And obviously, we are blessed because here we go having you as a guest. So that continues to, I guess, to embrace the significance of what we're all doing here.
Yes, as much as you can do everything, you can't do everything.
There you go.
So allow those people that are experts in those areas to do what they need to do so you can all grow.
Well, look at our pictures in the meantime.
You go right back to your old ways, don't you?
Yeah. Okay, I am
that's
man.
fine.
Take
Just
a
off the
look. I don't know what this is, but I like it. All right.
That is actually from okay, I'm going to tell you about this too. But the other crazy fun picture, that is from a group that I work with from time to time called Soul Machine, and it's awesome. And all of that stuff that you see back there was handmade. Those are instruments that were made, that drum wall back there, and it's
Wow.
electronic dance. It's such a fun show. We
Wow.
performed at Rain in Vegas and like Burning Man events, and it's so much fun.
Oh, Burning Man, too.
Yeah, I love that crowd. So shout out to all the burners.
Take a look at my sister here.
Yes.
Oh, girl, that
this
is so natural. You look
exciting.
gorgeous.
Thank you. This is something that I'm really excited about. I just put a little bit out there because it's a show that I'm producing, and we're making it actually bigger than what it has been in the past, which was just music of Dorothy Dandridge, Billie Holiday, and Lena Horne. I played Lena Horne.
Oh.
And that's my girl Wendy. She plays Billie Holiday, and she's amazing. So now I'm taking it to a whole nother level, because on the website you can see that that's a service. It's a jazz age era show that I produced. But now we're taking it to a whole nother level to really educate you about these artists in a way that a lot of people don't even know about them. Like, I'm studying more deeply into Lena, and Wendy. She wants to take an approach where it's not just the drugged out Billie,
Right.
but the highlighted golden years in time and who she was, because there's so much information that she's learned about Billie, and we've learned studying her about the time that she was growing up during this time and space that's so important, especially for our people, during the racism and all the walls that they tore down for people like me. I think about this all the time when I perform at certain places, and I look around and I'm like, wow, like Ella Fitzgerald and all these
History.
amazing people that got us to where we are today to be able to perform at these venues.
I can't wait to see you.
Oh, I can't wait
as
to
Lena
tell
Horne.
you about this show and coming out, because what we're doing is it's I don't even know the word yet for it, because it's educational, but it's this wonderful musical experience. I'm excited about that. So
Having had the privilege of seeing Lena Horne, thank you, Dad. Thanks to my father, made sure I went to see Lena Horne, and I loves you, Porgy. There's a bunch of classic songs that I know of Lena Horne, so I can't wait to see you channel that one.
Oh man, Stormy.
You know?
Stormy.
Yes.
Can't talk.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's something to look forward. Okay. Next picture.
Just some fun events, serenading couples and fun stuff. I think that's me in Alabama Auburn University. Yep, I was out there performing for them.
Charles Barkley.
Crystal Cathedral. That was the kind of a big deal for me, actually, because I remember
That's a
going
nice
to church on Sunday with my parents, and they would always watch this before we went to church on TV. So to see the Crystal Cathedral every Sunday and watch people sing there, and then for me to do it was pretty cool.
Wow. Nice. Hey, look at this.
That was a music video with Andreas.
Tight.
Where was this at? Oh, that was with Sam. We just have a beautiful moment after we did a crazy rendition of I'd Rather Go Blind by Etta James that we just on the spot just created. Oh, that's back at that event again.
Your hair looking good there,
Yeah,
girl.
that's that Lena style back in the day, you know.
Uh-oh, svelte.
Yep, that's back with Solo the Machine. I missed them, but got so much stuff I'm doing with Solo. That's over at NAM. So many fun things.
Well, everybody go like they're saying in the chat room with photos like this. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's doing those nice little jazzy kind of
At the
unplugged
Biltmore.
events. Yeah.
Yes.
That's one of those. I think was that it? I think that was in Vegas. That was at Rain.
Now
At
again,
Palms.
someone's taking some great shots of you.
Yeah.
Wonderful photography.
Think that's where is it? I think that's at, I don't know where that's at. San Francisco somewhere.
There goes the ears.
Yeah. Oh well, I had to be festive a little. I think that was on Halloween. I didn't have an outfit that Halloween. I had to throw in some bunny ears.
No, that's me. That's out of the box. Totally
Where was
different.
this at? That was for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. That's why I have the pink streaks in my hair. That was at House of Blues.
House of Blues.
Yeah, I think in San Diego. Well, you have the little information. You know better than me. I'm going off my memory
It's
here.
Awareness Month.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's tight.
raising money. I think it was called like the Pink Party or something like that. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah, then we were
Rocking
getting
up
it
the
in,
crowd.
getting it in.
Now, Oyo, so what's going on with you right now? What's the current thing that our guests should go looking for? Even
Well, since
we're
you
gonna
talk
have
to
them
people
go.
all over the nation, who is out there? Anybody in the chat room in Mississippi? Because I'm going to be in Mississippi
Tupelo
soon.
in the house.
You know, it's so
Meridian.
funny. It's so funny. I always ask them. I always ask you guys. I say, when you guys chat, you should introduce yourselves and say what state, because people don't. They want to stay, private.
Well, I am
wish.
in a fabulous gospel play where I'm playing the lead of a woman named Gloria, who is a little bit of a self-righteous Christian. And you know what we were just talking about earlier? She's actually that kind of a character where she's so involved in the church, she forgets about her family, her husband, all of that. So it's a wonderful message. Keith Washington plays my husband.
Oh, really? Okay.
And he is fed up with me in this play. And we have some funny moments. We have some serious moments. And Miguel Nunez, he actually plays the pastor. So that's going to be
that's
funny.
a good one. That is going to be a good
Oh, my
one.
goodness.
I just got to wrap my head around that whole point.
I
But
couldn't even
think-
say that with a straight face. I'm sorry, Miguel. Clyde R. Jones. You guys know Clyde, the Soul Glow brother from Coming to America.
Yep.
He plays Keith Washington's best friend, which is a hot mess. So it's got some great comedy, great message. I'll be singing in the show. Keith will be singing in the show. So you got great
But
music.
it's in Mississippi.
It is. We're going to be moving around, but this stop where we are going to be at is at the Natchez Auditorium. But go to it's www.savedandscandalous.com. Savedandscandalous.com. And I also am posting things on my Facebook page, Spirit of Oya page. And we're going to be getting all my dates and stuff up on my website, spiritofoya.com, so people will be able to see where I'm at and what's going on, as well as specifically with this play. Yeah, you were able to pull that right up. So you can check that.
Reasonably.
There you go. That's on my Facebook page, Spirit of Oya page, and directly just go there. And you're able to get tickets. Tell everybody that's out in the Louisiana, Mississippi area around there. Because Baton Rouge is close to Natchez. Jackson,
they want you to come to Pittsburgh.
All right, we'll get down there. Let us get this first stop in. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So I want to know who you guys sent down there. Let me know.
Any other message you want to send out to our audience?
Shout outs.
Oh wait, who is
Bernard.
LeBron Thomas?
Who's Bernard?
Huh?
You know Bernard?
Bernard, who's Bernard?
See, that's what I'm saying. But Bernard Longhair Lee. I'm shouting out to you, man. That's what I'm doing.
Oh.
See, what we do is find out by
They're in the chat room.
We're on
They
Facebook.
just have fans.
We're all in these interactive chat rooms. So
And
you may
I'm
not see
trying
it in
to
one
pick up
place.
my I just had a shout out from somebody checking out the show on Facebook. LeBron Thomas.
Yeah,
I want to
see.
give you a shout out. Thanks for tuning in. Yep. I think my brother's watching. Pat, if you're watching right now, hi.
Now let me
See
ask
who
you:
else.
Are you a reggae fan?
Yeah, man.
Yes.
She had the
I
reggae
said-
T-shirt
Well,
on.
I'm
you.
surprised you didn't see the video.
I saw the T-shirt.
Well, you not hear the part when I say you can't never leave me no how
See?
no. Come on, man.
Wait a minute. You didn't see the video.
You didn't
Well,
hear the
is
bit of
that-
a chat because
okay,
it's an
is that
R&B
something we
pop
should
with
play?
a little bit of a. You did play it. It's a part of the love video.
Okay, because I
You know,
love
say
that
you
love
can't
video.
never leave me no how nowhere can it be. You know, you never hear that part yet.
See, look at it. See,
You
this
can
part.
die, go to limbo in heaven and back, and you still be with me.
See.
You never
They-
hear it.
They know when they got you, right? That's when they tease you. So they say,
See?
then they tease you. Say, I got him now.
See,
Okay, now I'm
There
really,
is- see.
I'm gonna work him now.
it's a.
Oh, that's it. So it's a big up my cousin.
There you go.
My cousin Cricket and my goddaughter Tyler. So that's where me pick up the chat. You know, man. That's where me pick it up. I can pure patter, you know. I can really get into it, you know. Yeah, man.
Patois,
See,
the
wait a minute.
patois.
There is one video. There's a reggae video, isn't it? Where you actually performing. Yes, somebody.
Oh yeah, for the reggae explosion. I was who did I open up for? It was I think Sprague Benz and Kamani Marley.
Yes.
And Red Rat, and so I had opened up, and it was a Jamaican crowd. So I would say, "Yo, man, it's a big up."
I know that one got me. I said, no, she didn't go there.
Yeah,
Tight. I like that.
yeah. So
Is
I
that
had
one
to
you
reach
want
out
us
to my
to- well,
people.
okay,
you played it.
Yeah,
You
okay,
played it.
okay.
I'm
Okay.
helping him.
Okay.
Y'all just work.
I was
with
just
me.
trying to
I'm
figure he was
helping him.
directing me. You know,
he's looking
I
at the
can't tell. I'm
pictures.
trying to take. You know, it's Oya's fault. Shoot, got me all.
They're coming through you off a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. He'll never forgive himself.
Brothers,
He'll say, "What happened?"
Everybody, our guests.
Shout out to Pointy, who's watching.
I got a bunch of them out there.
Let's see who else. Who else is watching? I think Mike is watching here.
Right on pointy.
Who actually designed this outfit? So, thank you that I'm wearing.
Thank you.
Ta-da.
We thank you.
Bam.
Everybody, you ready to sing?
Oh no. Well, it was going good.
Getting to know you, getting to know all about you. Wow, and a lot to know. Getting to like you, getting to hope you like me. We like her more and more, don't we? Haven't you noticed? Suddenly we're all bright and breezy because of all the wonderful and new things we're learning about you here today. Oh yeah, Thomas! Everybody!